So as Missy just pointed out, the only way that they could ever sell a payday is if you have to buy 2 paydays to get to the Skittles. It's funny that they have 2 different flavors in one of them, and the only example of that is paydays in front of something that like people might actually want. Rails, ledges, pump track. Missy, another pump track. Certainly, this is a 10 out of 10 skate park. You might be wondering, Dan, why'd you call this video the biggest waste of money ever? I'll show you. First we'll skate, but holy crap, this place, you'll see. This park should frustrate you. And keep in mind, locals, I'm not saying that it's not a fun park. I'm actually having fun here. What I'm saying is, they really dropped the ball in this park. I do like that it's surrounded by all this grass stuff.
This is fake. You still water it though.
Do they really? Nuh-uh. So anytime that you have a quarter pipe start at flat ground and work its way up to actual quarter pipe, that's a win in my book. That's great for kids to learn how to drop in on. Gleebity gloobity glah. Kid found this in the garbage can at his work. Best flat bar ever. So if you have like a 14-inch wheelbase, this is like the exact width of it. So it's actually kind of scary to get into board side. Like you have a little bit of play. Like just like the tiniest bit of, actually no, you really don't have any play at all because your thing's catching. So it's like if you start to over rotate, you can get stuck. Sorry you had to see that. I want to really get it. So the game you will be playing is, as we skate around, see if you can figure out why this park wasted so much money. Because if I'm just like zipping around and we're just following and filming each other, you're not going to be able to tell what's wrong with this park. But once it clicks, you're just going to be like, oh yeah, no, they wasted so much money. This is separate from the reason that this park is like they wasted the same amount of money, but when you do a trick on the quarter pipe, a lot of times it just kind of runs you into the stairs because it's in the middle, which I'll probably demonstrate right now.
You can't really tell.
Like, okay, starting like literally at it's straight back right here, and then rolls in over, so you gotta hop here. This one's not as bad actually.
Is it not? No, it's not.
So it rolls in right here. So right here it's kind of straight. Same thing though, the bubble starts here. It's just not as exaggerated as that one. Like, what? I also love these 4 blocks. See them? Gotta be way to ski. High speeds. I don't like pump tracks. I think the amount of energy that I spend to ride around them is counterproductive to me warming up because I get too tired by the time I go to skate.
Yeah, honestly, by the time I get to the end of it, my fucking calves hurt.
Yeah.
I'm so tired.
Yeah. Oh, it has like a really metal hip. Not gonna lie, for pump tracks, this one actually looks kind of fun. So this pump track's bigger, and it actually completely different layout. It has like little kind of hipped ones over there that look kind of fun.
I don't know where to start.
I think you should start on this bubble,
Yeah.
down this way. Oh, this one feels smoother. It's also a little bit more boring. I don't know where you're gonna go. So if you're watching the video and you're just like, dude, that park's sick and it looks super fun, What are you complaining about? I agree. This park is really fun. For as like not good as it is, even though it's like kind of good and it's like built all right, it's really fun. The issue is this. It is if you cut this park in half, straight down the middle, you would have the exact same skate park on both sides. It has the exact same layout with the exception of kind of 3 things. So if you want to skate like that square rail, you don't, like that rail should be at least round. Like there should be something different about it. Like there's no reason that you need this 4 stair to expand the entire wall of this. Like this could be a 4 stair, this could be a little double set, this could be a round rail, this could be a bank with a little kink rail or a shootout rail or a shootout ledge, but instead you have the exact same hubba that you can hit frontside and backside on both of them. Nothing has changed. Same thing with this rail. You can maybe argue that from this side, you can like pop a little bit lower, make one round and one square. It's so stupid. Or just bring the bank further out. Simple design change, and it would make it so much better. The differences are this. This side has this long hubba, and then it has that ledge that no one skates. This side has this little kink hubba that also I don't think that many people skate. And then it has this little circle spot, which is for sitting, so it's not really an obstacle. And then these two are the exact same ledge. The only difference is on this one, the round bar is on the curved side, and on this one, the round bar is on the flat side. So you have like a curved ledge, a curved bar, and a flat ledge, and a flat bar. Even though I pointed to that in the wrong order that I said it, you understand what I'm saying. So just think like, in the same way that they made 2 completely separate pump tracks that like have different layouts, like this whole side could just be like a square version of the round stuff, and that alone would be satisfying. But even that's kind of a cop-out. What it should be is like, the park should just keep going into different stuff. Like, why build the same obstacle twice? And a lot of skate parks do that for this stupid, like, oh, we're gonna post it on Instagram or whatever, or we're gonna post it on our city's website, and it's gonna look pretty from up top because it's gonna be all symmetrical. But it's completely redundant. It doesn't help anyone skate anything. And I see this a lot, especially in California, where it seems like cities get their, they get their finger in for the design, and they're just like, oh, we want it to look like this way or that way. Because like I've made videos where I talked about like some other parks that like Swan Ranch does, and like I know some of the guys there are really good people. I love Swan Ranch. Like the guys who work there are rad. If you ever watched Filmbot Files, like the guy who did the Filmbot File videos is who runs their social media side of things. So he's the one who's filming all the videos. The dude rules. So even though I had a ton of fun, and I would fun-wise give this park I give it like a 6.5 out of 10, 7 out of 10, maybe less. Maybe if I skated more than once, I'd have a different opinion, because it doesn't have a good flat bar or flat ledge, because that thing's way too low. As far as design, I'd give it like a 2 out of 10. Like I'd almost rather get one of those really weird early 2000s skate parks where they like built it straight out of Tony Hawk Pro Skater 2, where like it's just like blocks on top of each other with like ramps leading up to nothing. You'll have like a quarter pipe on the deck of another quarter pipe for no reason. Like at least that stuff like forces you to get kind of goofy, and like it can be kind of fun. I saw that. She learned a trick.
It's been 5 hours. I haven't had a drink of water in 3.5.
Have we been here? There's no way we've been here for 5 hours.
Been here for
Like 2.5, right?
in this Arizona sun,
6 hours.
6 hours. I haven't peed all day. There is blood forming in the cracks on my lips.
There. Every time she doesn't land it, she's like, it's not even a cool trick, but I was so stoked to learn it. So 100% completely unintentional, we came to another skate park, and it is even more so exactly the same. So look, stairs, hubba, thing in the middle, stairs, hubba, rail, bench, little baby ledge, rail. It's literally the exact same thing, and then it has the A-frame right here and a flat bar in the middle. Nothing, the only difference in this entire park from side to side is this has like a big China bank, and this one has an extension and that's it. That's literally the only difference. So there's one difference from each side. Completely. Actually, this one's a little bit less bad though, because the back-to-back ledges make sense. The rest of the repetitiveness is stupid, like the square rail. Once again, it should just be a square rail down the middle and a round rail on the other side, or literally anything else. But yeah, I don't know, what are they, I don't know. This park is actually pretty fun though. We've been skating for like maybe like an hour and a half, just kind of like lightly cruising around. We just ate an entire watermelon, but I like this park more than the other one, to be honest.
Damn it.
coming up or what?
Oh, I see.
And I know I'm going to get a bunch of comments. All you California people are super spoiled, blah, blah, blah. I'm not from California. I know exactly what it's like to not have a skate park within 3 hours of you. It's not about that. The video is about them wasting money on a skate park that could be a lot better. And I think that's more frustrating. I think it's frustrating when people will raise a ton of money to get like a really good skate park, and then a huge chunk of that money kind of goes to waste for aesthetics or for like a concept or an idea that doesn't really translate to the joy of the skaters that are the local to that skate park. And it doesn't really bring in other skaters from outside towns, which will stimulate the business and blah, blah, blah of the local economy. Gleebity globbity glue. The video is about that. The skate park could be better. Yeah, I don't know. That just gets under my skin. But probably on Friday, maybe Thursday, I will be posting a video of like us actually fully skating the skate park. And I had a ton of fun at this skate park. It was a great time. Just didn't fit it into this video. So that'll be its own separate video. Yeah, thanks for watching.